Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Prof. So on this occasion, we as a group one would like to present our material with the title Social Emotional Learning in Classroom Management. But before that, let us introduce ourselves first. My name is Gede Gandhi Pradnyanata Putra with student number 231202180, and my friend.
And my name is Kadek Artini with student identification 23120210035. And my friend?
And my name is Putra Alia Anjani, and my student identification number is 23120211018.
And the next presentation will be represented by my friend Artini, so the time is yours.
All right, thank you, Gandhi. So here I would like to present the definitions about CAL, emotional learning. So according to Dumitrescu 2023, based on Castle framework, CL is a process where students learn how to manage emotions, set goals, show empathy, maintain relationship, and make responsible decisions. So here, uh, CEL stands for social emotional learning. It means learning how to understand and manage our emotions, set goals, feel empathy for others, like the other students, build good relationship with others, with students, with teacher, and also make responsible decisions. Next, please. All right. Why CEL matters in the classroom? So here, um, according to Petrus and Francis, 2024, when students feel supported and connected through CEL, they're more likely to first stay focused in a learning. Here, stay focused means then when students feel safe and supported emotionally, they can pay more attention in the classroom and won't be too distracted by stress or drama in the classroom. And the second one is handle their emotions better. Here, instead of crying, getting angry, or shutting down or upset, students with CEL skills can manage how they feel. They can, observe like what they feel. And then the third one is do well in a school or do well in the classroom. If students can focus and feel good emotionally, they often do better in the classroom, in the task, in the project, in a teamwork, or they more confident and motivated. So can you imagine that in a classroom where students feel safe, respected, and understood, that they can, power have a this CEL is really powerful in the classroom, and it makes the classroom positive and make a positive learning environment. And next, please. All right. Um, Adding cell in the classroom management help to make learning space that's here supportive of students' emotional and social growth. Here it means that when is teacher use SEL, students feel like safe and supported, as I said before, and it makes them grow not just in academics but also emotional, like understanding themselves, social, like learning how to make friends and work with others. And second one is more engaging and motivating. In a class with SEL is more fun and exciting. Students are more interested in learning because they feel seen, heard, or respected, and then gives them motivation to try their best in the classroom. And last one is more peaceful, with less drama and more kindness. Here it means that CEL reduce fights and bad behavior in the classroom, and students learn how to solve problem and be kinder to each other. So the class becomes more peaceful, peaceful place to learn. So overall, CEL helps make a classroom where students can feel safe, happy, and motivated to learn in the classroom. So we can conclude that CEL is really important in the classroom. Right, thank you. Next presentation will be explained by my friend. Thank you.
Okay, so here I want to explain about the five core CEL competencies. First, there is self-awareness. So self-awareness is the ability to understand one's own emotions, thoughts, and values, and how they influence behavior in various situations. So, self awareness helps an individual know who they are and then realize their strengths and limitations and build a strong sense of confidence and purpose in life, such as they are being aware of and recognizing one's own emotions, such as being angry, sad, happy, or anxious. So, another like the students or they can having growth mindset, so which is believing that abilities can be developed through the effort. Example of self-awareness, there are students feels they feels like nervous when going to the presentation. So the students realize that the nervousness comes from the fear of misspeaking, because the students realize that. So the students does a better presentation, do a better presentation, and tries to practice presentation at home to be more confident when the day of the presentations begin. So another example, like the students had difficulty understanding material. If the students only listen to the explanation from teacher, then the students realize that they are understands more easily by seeing pictures, videos, or something like that. So they are starts looking for learning videos or learning ways he likes. So with self-awareness, students can recognize and understand their own emotions. They can recognize their own strengths and weaknesses, so that the students can improve them and grow into a better person or a better version of themselves. So this one will be more confident, more realistic, and more motivated to grow. And then the next, there is a self management. So, self management is the ability to effectively manage emotion, thoughts, and behavior in various situations, to stay focused and act positively despite challenges. For example, such as like manage emotions, such as calming down when angry or disappointed, and using strategies to cope with stress, such as taking deep breaths or talking with a trust person, and then planning or organizing times or tasks so that our work can be completed on time. And then the example for self-management, there is like when students have a lot of assignment for from various subjects, so uh, they can the self-management that they can do, it's like they can make a to-do list
Yes.
and divide
See.
the time to install
Yeah.
all the tasks, so that the tasks do not accumulate and can be completed. And a good self-management will making students more resilient, not easily give up, and can complete tasks well despite facing obstacles. So those self-management makes students more purposeful, so they can resilience and more resilience and ready to face academic and social challenges. And then the third, there is a social awareness. So the social awareness is the ability to understand a perspective and feel empathy for others, including people from different backgrounds, cultures, and situations. So social awareness helps one to care about their about the feelings of others, and then understands social norms in various environments and recognize support from family, schools, and community. So the example of social awareness, it is like when the students they are in a group discussion, so the students can listen to the opinion of to the friend opinion from a different culture. He does not immediately refute but tries to understand his friend's point of view and respect his opinion. So, with social awareness, students can more easily establish healthy relationship with others. So they can work well together in groups, as well as being able to appreciate differences and thus preventing conflict and strength tolerance. And then the fourth, there is responsible decisions making. So responsible decisions making, it is the ability to make thoughtful, caring, and constructive choices both in personal behavior and social interactions. By considering ethical values, safety, and the impact of these decisions on oneself, others, and the environment. So, social or I'm sorry, so responsible decisions making, it trains a person to think critically and analyze information and consider the consequence of actions before making decisions. So the example of this, there is like when the student use social media before sending a message on social media, the student thinks twice. So he or she considers whether the message could hurt others and decided to deliver it in a more polite way. So for another example, like when the students they are in a group work, the student discuss with the team members to choose a fair topic that can be worked on together. So the student listens their friends' opinions before making a decisions together. So responsible decisions making helps students become critical thinkers, wise and responsible in every actions. With this ability, they are not only able to choose what is best of themselves and then but also contribute to a common goal. And then the last, it is relationship skills. So relationship skills is the ability to build and maintain healthy supportive relationships and to interact effectively with others from different backgrounds. So these skills include the ability to communicate clearly, listen actively, cooperate, and resolve conflicts constructively, and seek or provide help when needed. For the examples, like students can help their friend who is struggling to understand an excitement without feeling annoyed or arrogant. So this is shows a supportive attitude each other. And then the relationship skills help a person a, uh, become a person who is able to establish positive and healthy relationship with others. With these skills, students not only success academically, but also they can become a social matter, wise in responding to differences and active in creating a harmonious school environment. So I think that's all from me, and then next will be explained by my friends. Time is yours. Thank you.
So thank you, Alia. So on this occasion, I'm going to talk about the benefit of social and emotional learning, or SEL, in classroom management. So as we know, classroom management isn't only about keeping the student quiet or following the rules. It's about creating an environment where students can learn effectively and also feel safe and grow, both academically and emotionally. So this is some key point of benefit by Duriak, Westberg, Dimnikik, and Tyler and Scalinger in 2011. So first, we have improved student behavior and reduced disruption. So SEL can teach students how to manage their emotion, control their impulse, and make good decisions. This result in a better behavior and fewer classroom disruption, which help everyone stay focused in the classroom. And the second is boost academic performance and engagement. So from this research, it showed that students involved in SEL program perform better academically. With an average gain of 11 percent point, they are also more motivated and engaged in the learning process. And the third is reduce classroom stress and emotional issues. So SEL can help the student recognize and manage feeling like anxiety or frustration. This lowers stress level in the classroom and creates more emotionally stable space for learning. And the fifth is create a safe and supportive learning environment. So ECL can help students build a classroom where students can feel respected, valued, and supported. So this kind of environment makes students more lively to participate and cooperate and succeed. And then the next is lowers teacher stress and strengthens student-teacher relationship. So when students behave better and manage themselves well, teachers can also feel less stress. Plus, SEL can help build stronger, more respectful relationship between a teacher and also student, which can improve their overall classroom climate. And the next is support peer relationship and reduce conflict among students. So ECL can teach students how to understand others, uh, emotional, and also can listen actively and solve problems peacefully. This leads to fewer argument and conflict, making classroom management smoother and also the environment more peaceful. And next, we're gonna talk about the study case. So after we know about the benefit of SEL on classroom management, we as a teacher should also know how to apply it. And here I have an article that show how we can apply it and also showing the result of that. So the study titled Implementation of Social and Emotional Learning SEL Promoting Student Learning Activity was conducted by a researcher from Senior High School to Palembang and Sriwijaya University in Indonesia. So the purpose of this study case was to see how CL can improve student participation and classroom management. So in this study case, it's showing that by conducting SEL with a cooperative learning, students not only improve their academic skills but also learn important social and emotional skills, such as managing emotion, communicating well, and also resolving conflict. It also showed that before ECL was applied, student engagement was low at 37 percent. After that, the first cycle is rose to 53 percent, and after the second cycle, it's reached to the final into 77%. This shows that ECL help increase the student involvement and engagement and reduce behavioral problem, making classroom management easier and more effective. So next is the reference that we use for our presentation. And that's all for our presentation. Thank you for your listening and goodbye.